This is Dre all day. I'm live. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see who's going to come into this live stream. This is Dre all day. Checking in live from Miami. We got to get some better light. I don't like this light. The light got to be shining on me. DJ Khaled says the light got to be shining on me. There, that's a little bit better. Light is shining on me. Can you adjust this camera to make sure I'm in it and that's in it? What's going on? D3X, Charlie Broussard, what's going on? Everybody who is checking in. I mean, this is as good of a light that we're going to get here. I mean, see if I can adjust this light a little bit. Wait till I get into the where I'm going to stand. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Leave a comment. Tell me that y'all can hear me. I want to make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear. I got to make sure my voice is heard loud and clear every time I speak. That's a requirement. Everybody can hear me? Cool? Excellent. Excellent. Welcome, everybody, to this live stream. My name is Dre All Day. For those of you who don't know, also known as Dre Baldwin. You can cut that off like right at the top of my head. And make sure you get this in it, too. This is a live stream. Everybody on YouTube, actually, I got to move a little bit closer because I can't even see these comments. Loud and clear. Excellent. What's going on, everybody who is coming in? Tell me where y'all checking in from. I want to know who I'm talking to. We're going to get this live stream going. We're going to go about a half hour here today. We're talking everything. We're talking basketball. We're talking business. Talking Q&A. We're talking work on your game. We are vlogging this right here. I got a camera over here to my left. We are live streaming right here on YouTube. I got work on your game right here on my chest. And I got work on your game right here in my heart. Everybody who's in here. Northern Ireland. Ansley from Columbus. Sumlum from Florida. Houston, Texas. Serbia is in the building. England, the UK is in the building. Shout out to Skepta. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to everybody who is checking in right now. Cincinnati's in the building. I don't know. I need a taller tripod. This joint ain't tall enough. Cincinnati. Russell Westbrook. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. I got Russell Westbrook watching a live stream. New Mexico is watching a live stream. Shout out to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Shout out to Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's two cities that I've done business in. Jamestown, New York. Shout out to Jamestown, New York. Mount Airy's in the building. Shout out to Mount Airy. Giovanni Goodman checking in from Mount Airy. That's my neighborhood. 19150 Stanton Avenue and Dorset Street. That's where I'm from. Charles Locke. I love basketball HQ. What's going on, Charles Locke? St. Louis, Missouri. I was there last month, 2 months ago. Spoke at University of Missouri, St. Louis. Columbus, Florida. Listen, this is what we're talking about here today. I want to take questions. I'm going to share with y'all some things that I got right here that y'all may not know about. You may or may not know about. Y'all didn't know I write books. Baton Rouge, LA was good. This is 100 Mental Game Best Practices. That's a book by me. Nate Black from Pittsburgh. What's going on, Nate Black? This is The Mirror Motivation. This is another book that's also by me. This is The Super You. This is another book on confidence. This is by me. They all by me. This is The Mental Handbook. This is a book on mental toughness. And this book is also by me. You can get all four of these books. These four that I just showed you. Let me make sure I got that right. These four that I just showed you can get all four of these in a bundle. We call this the Bulletproof Bundle. You can get that at dreallday.com/books or wherever books are sold, like Amazon, but you can't get the bundle. It ain't going to be the same price. This is by game. You can get this for free. Not the physical book, but the PDF. You can get this for free on my website. It's called dreallday.com. Just go there. We'll send you this book 100% for free. I don't know. I mean, I was playing overseas, so I can't really say what I would have did. Do I think? I don't know. I'm not there no more. I can only say what happened. I don't like this light. We got to get some better light, man. YouTube only gives me a certain limit. Somebody said they listened to the podcast. Tyree, that's way too long of a question for me to read on a live stream. You see, these questions are replacing yours. What's going on, Penn Shula? Somebody just posted a question that I didn't catch. I want to take as many as I can, so go ahead and post your questions right now. I'm going to take your questions. This is Dre All Day. Yes, this is Dre Baldwin. You are talking to live. We're going to do about a 30-minute live stream here. NBA Finals Game 3 is coming out. When's the vlog coming out? Well, we got my post-production team is working on it right now, so they got to do some editing. They take a lot more editing than the stuff that I'm used to doing, so it's going to be a little bit of an editing time. So we'll give it a little bit of time. When it comes, but they're going to be steady once they start coming out. Everybody, talking to NBA Finals, Game 3 tomorrow night. What do the Cavs need to do? I heard the Cavs need to slow down the pace. They need to play a little bit more physical. They got to stop trying to go bucket for bucket with the Warriors. I agree with all that. I mean, when you got two guys playing so great in Curry and KD, that's tough. Some people think the Warriors might sweep. Well, they up 2-0, so I mean, it's not a you wouldn't be ridiculous to think that, but The Cavs is at home now. So let's see if the Warriors can win 2 games in Cleveland in a row. We'll see. I think the Cavs, everybody knows that the Cavs need to win Game 3. The Cavs know as well as anybody, so we'll see what they end up doing. Somebody said, what happened to me being on verse 1? That never happened, so nothing could have happened to it because that situation never existed. So I think social media is a waste if you're not, I didn't catch that. It's a waste if I'm not what? Somebody said LeBron's overrated. Yeah, right. Somebody said 2-2. Might be. It might be 2-2. I hope it gets 2-2 just because I want to see good basketball. I want to see this go to at least a game 6 or a game 7. I don't want to see a sweep and I don't want to see a 5-game series. I want to see both teams playing great. Somebody said you can't play a conservative defense against the Warriors, just physical. Maybe you're right. We'll see. LeBron is the GOAT. I don't know if he's the GOAT, but he's pretty damn good. He's the best right now. I can say that. He's the BRN, best right now. LeBron or Curry? Well, LeBron's still the best player. Curry might win the championship. He won the championship before, but LeBron's still the best player. Is social media ruining everyday lives? It's not ruining my life. I mean, YouTube is social media. Instagram, Snapchat, those ain't ruining my life. Those give me a better chance to connect with my audience. So I wouldn't say they ruin anybody's life. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for me. You love me. Thank you, D, whoever that was. I appreciate that. I do want to take a couple questions. We talking business, basketball. Let me show y'all what I got for basketball. Favorite players is myself and Michael Jordan. Those are my favorite players. Nobody else. Is it good to start running for explosiveness? Oh, here you go. Here's the answer to that question. This is my program, Off the Court Training. It's called Ultimate Athlete. 15 weeks on the court and off the court training. 15-week program on and off the court. No equipment required. So if you don't have access to a gym, get that program. Position of Power. This is a strength training program. So if you got access to a gym, you want to build up your strength, you want your stomach to look like that guy right there, then get this program. This is Position of Power. This is 10 weeks strength training. You can get both of these programs together for $99. Those two that I just showed you. Both of them together, $99. Signature manuals. I got point guards, wings, and bigs. I'm just showing you the point guards one. HoopHandbook.com, $67 individual. Any tips for upcoming TED Talk? Yeah, practice. That's the only tip that you need, practice. If you ain't practice, no other tip is going to help you. HoopHandbook.com is the website. HoopHandbook.com. That's where you order those books. HoopHandbook.com. Or hit me on Snap or Instagram. I'll give you the link. Do I think Westbrook will get MVP? Yeah. He's going to get MVP. You didn't get good results from what? I didn't read that. Practice is key, of course. Practice is key. The teams that beat the Warriors during the season play physical D. Well, regular season and playoffs is two completely different games. So I don't think that's necessarily means that's the formula. It's not like those guys beat them in the playoffs. Yes, point guards. You're a point guard, so I made a point guard book. Absolutely, of course. I got you. What about Kawhi for MVP? I mean, he could have been, but I don't think he's going to win. Bottom line is it comes down to votes by the media. I think Russell Westbrook is going to win. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, you didn't ask me who I think deserved it. Deserved it? Nah. I mean, you could even say LeBron was MVP. He's kind of MVP every year. You have so much passion for what you do. Well, thank you. What's the future for Europe players in the NBA? I don't know. I don't live in Europe. I'm not European. And I'm also not a scout for the NBA. I'm not an analyst either. I analyze in the finals, but not all year, so you're asking the wrong person. You don't want Warriors to win because you want the free tacos. Where do I get my books? I make them. That's where I get them. Should Paul George go to Cleveland or the Lakers? I don't know. I mean, he's still got one more year on his contract, don't he? Do I think Zaza's dirty for taking out Kawhi on purpose? Yeah, I think that was a dirty move. I don't know I ain't going to say he's a dirty guy, but it was a dirty move. He could average a triple-double if he was on a worse team easily. I didn't see that. How long did I play basketball? I started playing at 14. Read my book, buy a game. I give it to you for free. Go to DreAllDay.com. Did I hear about Jokic? What about him? Lonzo Ball headed to L.A.? I have no idea. You should ask Magic Johnson. He's the guy who would know the answer to that. If I could play in the NBA right now, what team would I choose? Either the Cavs or the Warriors, because they're the only teams playing. The rest of the teams ain't got no more games. So either the Cavs or the Warriors. Where will Lonzo Ball go? I don't know. If we ask LeVar Ball, he's going to the top. He's going to the Hall of Fame. That's where he's going. If we ask LeVar Ball, he's going to the Hall of Fame. Who knows? I don't really watch college, so I don't really know much about the kid. I'll have to watch him play when he gets to the league. I can't really tell you nothing about him. But ask Magic Johnson. If he goes to the Lakers, I think it'll be a good story. People will pay attention, so why not? Professionally, 9 years, 2005 to 2014. 2015, I played in some money tournaments. They wasn't overseas, they was in the States. But if you want to call that professional, we'll call it professional. Nate Black, your message got deleted. Thoughts on Isaiah Thomas? What about him? Sometimes people ask me that question, thoughts on fill in the blank. You ask me a specific question, I can give you a better answer than just asking me my thoughts on it. I don't have any thoughts on him. Both ways, actually. Going my freshman year of high school, I'm not confident enough to take the ball to the hoop. Well, you got a problem. Then you better get yourself the signature manuals right here. You better get yourself a signature manual at hoophandbook.com. That's what you need to do since you're not confident. I mean, you're not going to get confident talking about it. You got to go do something about it. I already took care of it. It's right here for you. You're about to start the IT part of the signature manuals. That's what's up. Congratulations. And if you want something that's not basketball, you want something that you could just read and get your mind right, this is about confidence. It's called the Super U. Cavs and Warriors being the only team in the finals, well, I'm not sure. You never know. You never know. Who knows? Maybe Lonzo Ball come in and be the best player in the world and knock the Warriors out. You never know. Yeah, if you don't have the signature manuals, you're something. Whatever they said, yeah, I'll take that. KD doesn't win Finals MVP, he'll get bashed for hopping on the bandwagon. He's gonna get bashed even if he does win it, even if he loses. No matter what, he's gonna get bashed. He did hop on the bandwagon, so he's gonna get bashed no matter what he does. You can buy those books at dreallday.com for the reading books, hoophandbook.com for the basketball books. We appreciate the disciplined approach. Put out great content. Well, thank you very much. We're about to make the content a whole lot better because we're doing vlogging now. We got better equipment. I got better people doing the editing, so everything's gonna look better. Everything's gonna be on full motherfucking blast once it starts coming out. We're working on stuff right now, so we got a whole bunch of footage right now in the can that we're editing right now. Yes, person who asked me the overseas question. Yes, go to dreallday.com. Read my website, and I'll answer that. Babe, can you put a meal in the oven for me, please? Bulls winning it all next year? The Bulls in what army? Who? Who are the Bulls? How to wake up earlier when I work at a restaurant most days until midnight. Take a nap during the day. That's what you do. Take a nap during the day. My book Buy a Game is my story. Go to my website. It tells you right there on the front page what the book is about. So you can read that, and if that makes you want to read it, get it. If it doesn't, don't get it. I won't take it personal. Ever dunked on somebody? Yes, of course. Do I think Kobe Bryant's form is efficient? I think Kobe Bryant was a pretty efficient player, yes. So I had to say whatever he was doing was efficient. Kobe Bryant was efficiently good. He's a Hall of Famer. I mess with groupies overseas when I played ball. You know, the biggest groupies when a male gets to be known in any space, the biggest groupies are not females. The biggest groupies are men. The biggest groupies are dudes. So, but I know what you mean. You're talking about females. I mean, any man's going to mess with females if he's single and available. What made me get out the bench? I don't know what that means. How do you jump off 1 foot? Well, you do it. The same way you jump off 2 feet, jump off 1 foot. And my program, jumping off 1 foot, we didn't put that out yet, but it's coming out this summer. We just didn't get to work on that yet. Right now, I'm finishing up the mental workbook. We got the mental handbook, but we about to put out the mental workbook. So this is the mental handbook, guidebook to building a bulletproof mindset. You're going to be able to get this. I'm going to be putting out something very soon where you can get this too. But the mental workbook is coming next. The mental workbook is going to be bigger. It's going to be like the size of one of the signature manuals, and it's going to teach you how to get your mind in the right space. It's a workbook. So it's not just read it. It's a workbook where you write in it and you do the work. And all you're going to need to get that. How do you get faster? Get the Ultimate Athlete program, which I just showed you right here. All you ball players on the court, if you need help with your skills, get a signature manual. That's these right here. Listen, this ain't no small book. This is a textbook, ladies and gentlemen. You see this? This is a textbook right here. You see the name on there? All right, this is a textbook. You need the signature manual. If you need to work on your game, your skill in any way, get the signature manual. You need to work on your body, get either of these. Get both of them, actually, because if you get one, we're going to offer you the other one. At the same time, you get both of these together for $99. $99 Ultimate Athlete, Position of Power. This is off-the-court training that you need right now, in season and off season, that you see. All right, I bring ideas to life. That's what I do. You're going to send me a signature manual testimonial. All right, that's what's up. Send it to me. You should have sent that to me yesterday. Send it to me. From which side should you open? I didn't see that. The Ultimate Salesman. Yes, I am. I need to write a book called The Ultimate Salesman. No, there's some people who are better than me. I read. Do I have anything for, I didn't catch that. Somebody asked me, do I have anything for what? I didn't catch that question. Whatever that question was. We are doing live Q&A right now. Anybody who has questions, Cavs in 7. I hope it goes 7. I really don't care who wins, but I hope it goes 7. I want to see at least a 7-game series. Well, not at least, but at least a 6-game. Yeah, Croatia, finally a book version. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. I had the book version. They've been out since, what was that, like March, February, March? How do you dunk faster? Just do it. Do whatever you've been doing, do it faster. How do you beat creative block? That's a good question. That's not my area of expertise, but if you listen to my podcast, I talk about how to come up with ideas. I think that's what you need. My podcast talks about how to come up with ideas. How do you play really good defense? Well, first of all, get clear on what really good defense means and then do it. Do I have anything for obese ballers? Well, if you're obese, you ain't no baller. You can't be a baller and obese at the same time. That's impossible. So first of all, get the obese part out and then just be a baller. How do you get out of a basketball confidence slump? You read my book. It's called The Super You. What age did I develop the bulletproof mindset? All ages. I developed the bulletproof mindset over time. It wasn't one number. It wasn't one day I just woke up like, hey, I got the bulletproof mindset. Confidence. Yes, this is a Q&A. How many rebounds did I average my senior year of high school? 0. I averaged 0 rebounds. Looking forward to playing. How do you get a quicker shot? Practice quicker. You said you didn't like position of power. It was too many reps and sets. No, that just means you was too weak and not disciplined enough to do the program. If it's too many reps and sets, you're not ready to get into a position of power. How do I get my coach to play me more? Go to the coach and ask him. How do you earn more playing time? That's the question. Is there any question we can ask that you didn't cover in books? No, but I'm going to answer them anyway. Should basketball players lift weights? It depends. It's not a black and white answer for all players. I can only speak for myself, and you guys speak for yourself, but not all players. My books go to the UK, of course. My books go everywhere in the world. Listen, if you move to Mars, if we put communities and civilization on Mars, work on your game, we'll ship books to Mars. Mars, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. All right, we shipping books everywhere in the world. 2 motion shot or 1 motion shot. Whatever goes in the basket. The only motion I care about in shooting is the ball going through the hoop. All right, any other motion don't matter. All right, so the only motion that matters in shooting is the ball going in the hoop. Whether that takes you 2 motions, 1 motion, 10 motions, if the ball goes in, then you did a good thing. If you got 1 motion and it don't go in, I don't care what you did. So we taking a couple questions here for those who don't know. It's a little bit too much shadow here, but that's the way we live and that's the way we working. That's the way we working with it right now. How old did I start playing basketball? 14. Is it okay to play football then basketball? I mean, that's up to you. Somebody said, I'm in a situation similar to yours. I'm trying to get some better light here. I think we can get some better light if we move over here. Shout out to Portugal. What's the difference between the signature and the wings? Well, what's the difference between a signature point guard and a wing player? If you know the difference between those two, you'll see the difference in those skills. And actually, you can get all 3 programs. That's what you should do. Is it okay to take a week out? I mean, that's a situation-by-situation question. I can't just say yes or no just in general. Somebody said MMA ain't boxing. That's right. Do I know Trey and Jay from Kick Genius? I don't know them. I've met them. We've done some events together. I don't know them like that, though. I know them from seeing them at events. What does shadow the shooter mean? How the hell should I know? You ain't hear me say that. Somebody said, why do I have what? What is considered a good point guard? That's something that you should answer. Good is an opinion-based question. To me, as a player who can play basketball well all over the court, but I've covered that in my video on how to be a point guard. All right, I appreciate that. Good looking, whatever his name is. Is there an online version of the point guard's book? No. There is no online version. You got to get the physical book, and we send you the book. Inside the book, you get a link to where you can go get the drills, which is online. But there is no online version. No, you got to get the actual physical book. That's what it is. Get the actual physical book or suffer the pain of having no game. Those are your only 2 options. Get the book or have no game. Where do I see myself going in 3 years? To the top, man. Don't you see? Can you see this? You see the roofs of these buildings here? The person asked me where they see me going in 3 years. You see the tops of these buildings? Okay, I'm going even higher. All right. Fat Joe's song said all the way up. That's where I'm going. All right. So anybody ask me where I'm going? To the top. All right. I'm going to the top and I'm going too far. Those are only two places that I'm going. This is the signature manual for point guards. We got one for wings and we got one for bigs. All right. Do you see this right here? You see this right here? Okay. This ain't for play. Okay. This ain't no joke. This ain't no free PDF. Okay. This is for real. This is the point guard signature manual. If you're serious about getting your game up, then you should go get yourself a signature manual. You might think I'm just saying that to sell it. I am saying it to sell it, but I'm saying it because you need it. I wouldn't have made that. Do you see how long that is? How much time do you think? How much time do you think it takes to make something like this? Okay. I made this so players can work on their game. This is what I wish I had when I was 14. All right, I ain't have it when I was 14. I wish I did. Now I'm making it for y'all. I got the wing one. We got bigs. And we got point guards. If you need to work on your body, you want to have some abs, look, let me show you the abs. All right, not my abs, they are my abs, but not. See, if you want to have abs like this, you see this? Forget the basketball, forget all that. All right, just look at this. All right, you want your abs to look like that for the summertime so you can talk to girls with your shirt off? All right, then you need to get the position of power, and you can look like that right there. All right, you see that? And that's all in here. And oh yeah, nutrition. Players asking me about nutrition is covered in here. We cover nutrition. We cover strength training. All of that is covered in this program. It's called Position of Power. You go on the varsity tryouts tonight for summer league. Any tips? No, I have no tips for you. You should be ready. If you go on the tryouts, that means you already worked on your game. You're ready to go, right? So good luck. If you want to be 6'4" and skinny, then get the position of boy, please. I did a video on what? What I do a video on? Who would I rather have, Fox or Ball? I have no idea. I haven't watched either one of them play, so I can't say anything. Is it bad when you miss a winning shot? I don't know. You tell me. Did you miss one? Tell me, was it bad or good? You should have the answer since you did it. Melo Prime or KD Prime? I guess KD. KD has more effect on defense. Do I miss Philadelphia at all? No, I'm going to Philadelphia this summer. I'll be in Philadelphia in July. So I can't miss it because I'm there. I go there often enough that I don't miss it. How do you stop getting blocked from tall players? Get a signature manual and work on your game. That's what you do. Can I play what? I don't even know what that is, so probably not, whatever that is. In terms of who's better, how much do one-on-ones show? Well, you could be better at one-on-one, and you could be better at 5-on-5. It's two different games. It's like being better at horse and being better at 3-on-3. They're not the same game. So 1-on-1 and 5-on-5 is two different competitions. Somebody asked, how close did you get to the NBA? I don't know. How do you measure that? Have I met Court? No, I have not met that guy, whoever he is. So I don't even know who that is, so no, I haven't met him. Most effective technique for shooting is when the ball goes in the basket. That's the most effective technique there. That's the only technique. There's no other technique. What do I call my profession? Entrepreneur. My profession is called entrepreneur. Technically, my profession, non-technically, is that I make things happen. That's what I do for a living. I make things happen. Whatever I want to happen, I make it happen. Is Westbrook the best? Why or why not? The best at what? If you ask Westbrook, I think he would say yeah. What's better, being very athletic or great shooter? What you need to do is stop picking between the two and have both. Now, if you get a signature manual and an ultimate athlete, you can have both. Now, if you're trying to choose between the two, then you got a problem. You got a scarcity mindset, like my girl would say. You got to stop limiting yourself to two options. Why would you limit yourself to two options when you could have both? Why limit yourself to either or when you could have both? That's what I wanted. That's the question that I want somebody to answer. Just subscribe. That's what's up. I might not sub back to you, but if you subscribe because you want some good content, you made a good decision. Ultimate athlete for your body, signature manuals for your games. Somebody said, why do I do what with questions? Somebody said I twist questions because I want to. You see who fucking show you watching, don't you? When we on your channel, then you can do what you want to do. When you on my channel, I do what I want. I call the shots in everything that I do. That's just what it is. I told you I bring things to life. I decide what it's going to be, then I go make it happen. And when you do that, you can do what you want. And if people don't like it, then that's their problem. They can go somewhere else. What kind of skills do you go over in the wing manuals, or do I need to just buy them? If you go to hoophandbook.com/signature and read, it'll tell you. That don't answer your question right there on the website. What's my body fat level? I don't know. I don't measure my body fat. But didn't you see the position of power cover? How many times I got to keep pulling this book out? Look, this is me. All right, you see this? That's me. That's Dre Baldwin right there. All right, that's my body fat right there. Anybody asking? Is looking for a girlfriend makes you less of a leader? I don't know what that means. I appreciate you, Tanya. Tanya, do you got yourself a position of power book? Or Tanya, if you're looking for a guy that got this, then you got to get somebody who owns the position of power. All right, don't get anybody who just I don't know. I don't know how they trained in the off season. That's a great philosophy. You're absolutely right. It is. You appreciate the podcast. Thank you very much. Everybody who's listening to the Work on Your Game podcast every day, congratulations. This is the best show in all of media. That's TV, YouTube, podcasting. What other kind of shows is there? It's the best show out. Somebody said I look like Andre Iguodala. No, Andre Iguodala looks like me. What's my next book going to be about? It's called The Mental Workbook. It's going to be a workbook for you to get your mind right. A real workbook that you write in every single day. The Mental Workbook is the next book coming in. I'm having a couple conversations with a couple people whose names I can't say. Those are going to be the next books, but I can't say anything about that yet. I can't say yet. How many reps should do a skinny guy? I don't even make no sense. Am I coming to the UK soon? Maybe. If somebody offer me a deal to do some business out there, yeah, I'll be in the UK. Somebody offer me a deal to do some business anywhere, if the deal makes sense, I'll be there. Signature manuals or Super U, both. You need all of them. Listen, every book that I showed you, you need all of them, okay? Every book that I showed you here today, listen, let me show you these again, because y'all don't really have an idea how much stuff I have. And this that I'm showing y'all, I want y'all to understand, I've written 13 books. I got 5 of them here. So it's 8 more that y'all didn't see. There's 3 programs in my hand. I got like 12 of these. I don't have enough arms to hold all this stuff. Super U is about confidence, okay? Buy a game. You can get this for free at dreallday.com. 100 mental game best practices, part of the Bulletproof Bundle. The Mirror Motivation, Bulletproof Bundle. How much time did it take me to write all this? Many years. I wrote my first book, 2012. The Mental Handbook, Bulletproof Mindset. Start building your bulletproof mindset. That's the reading books. And again, I got 13 of these. I only got 13 of these. This is only 5. I should collaborate with Tony Robbins. Yeah, Tony Robbins need to holler at me. Position of power, strength training, ultimate athlete. Get your body right. Get your body right off the court. No equipment. No equipment. Do this at home. You could do this in the gym. Can you buy all 3? Yes. Yes, you can buy all 3 at the same time. We'll offer you a chance to get all 3 at once. And the signature manuals for point guards. Do you see the thickness of this book, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see all these pages? All right, these don't just happen. All right, that's not tweet. That ain't tweeting. All right, that ain't Instagramming. All right, that ain't YouTubing. All right, that's sitting down and writing. All right, you'll never bodybuild. I ain't no bodybuilder. I just got a built body. See, there's a difference between being a bodybuilder and having a built body, and a body that can function and play the sport. That's what I got. If you're short, how do you rebound over taller people? You got to jump higher. Get your bounce up. Get your bounce up. That's what you got. Somebody said, why these can't be free? Because how much is your game worth? Is your game free? If you get a scholarship to go play in college, is it free? It's free for you to go to school, but that scholarship is worth thousands of dollars. I'm giving you a chance to get a thousands of dollars value scholarship for the price of one book. Listen, you know how much I could charge for this? Just the size of it alone, I could charge a lot more. This is $67 by itself. You understand that? For $67, you can get a full ride to college. For $67, you can become a professional basketball player. Do you understand how much money you can make playing professional basketball? You understand how much money you don't have to spend when you got a scholarship to play ball in college? For $67, you can get it. All right, so that's why they ain't free, to answer your question. That's why they're not free. Who's this dude talking about Russia? Let's get his ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Game is to be sold, not told. That's right. Listen, I didn't gave away more game than anybody else got out. All right, you name anybody on the internet, YouTube, websites, anywhere, anybody on the internet talking about basketball, I done put out more free shit than all of them put out free and paid put together. All right, and my free shit is better than everybody else's paid shit put together. Facts. So if you're serious about getting your game up, I got more free shit than anybody in the world. I got more free shit than everybody else put together, first of all. And then we got the signature manuals. All right, and that's that. Signature manual is $67. I could charge $670 for the signature manual. That's what it's worth. That's what it is. Am I going to do an autobiography? Absolutely, of course. Of course. I wrote all those. Why not write an autobiography? But I'm still living. So I got to decide when's going to be the cutoff point to write it. How do I set my goals? You're going to see in the mental workbook is coming out this summer. The mental workbook is coming. The best book that I made, every book that I make is the best book. They all good. My best year as a pro player, all of them. Every year was the best year. How did I get the quote, work on your game? I just said it in the video and people liked it, so then I just kept saying it, and that was it. The Russian guy was trolling. He was trolling and he was getting on my nerves. It's kind of like having a whole bunch of people at your house. If you just don't like somebody, you just kick them out. You ain't really got to have a good reason. You can just kick them out because you want to. I just kicked them out because I wanted to. I manifest supreme confidence. That's what's up. Everybody what supplements do I take? Protein is the only supplement I take. I take protein and I take work on your game. That's a supplement that occurs naturally within me. This is the Super You. This is a book on confidence. All right, this is the book on confidence. You want to build your confidence, get the Super You. This is at dreallday.com/super. Build your confidence with the Super You. I'll give you this book for free. This is by a game. You can have this for free. All right, go to dreallday.com. I'll give you the PDF for free. Whenever you want, just go get it for free. All right, Super You, Mental Handbook, The Mirror Motivation, 100 Mental Game Best Practices. Listen, get all 4 of these books as a bundle. The Bulletproof Bundle. All right, that's it. Do a book giveaway. Do you know how much I charge for these? You know how much I could charge for this book? Do you understand? Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand how much it's worth? Look, do you understand what it'd be worth if you could triple your confidence in 2 hours? Like, that's how long it's going to take you to read this book. You can read this book in like an hour, okay? In 1 hour, you could triple your confidence. How much money is that worth? Tell me how much it'd be worth in your life, in your business life, if your confidence was 3 times higher than it is right now. Give me a number. $1 million, $100,000. How much would that be worth? That'd be worth a whole lot of money. Who is this? Get him out of here. Your confidence was triple, it'd be worth a whole lot of money. So I'm already giving the book away. All right, you could buy the Super You for $12. You kidding me? You getting like a 10,000% return on the book. Where can you buy Work on Your Game shirts? Nowhere yet. You can't buy them nowhere yet. I need a merchandise retail, somebody who's going to do the merchandising. I hate doing merchandising. So if there's somebody out there who knows how to do it and you want to talk business, get in touch with me. What book is the best? All of them. All the books are the best. I'm a baller. You 6'5", got a 6'3" wingspan. Okay, well, that's what you got. But how much game span do you got? Don't worry about your wingspan. Worry about your game span. Confidence alone can bring you to unbelievable places. Absolutely, exactly. I can just check online. Check online what? I'm vegan. Yes, I am vegan. Who got the best handles in the league? I mean, I don't really care about who got the best handles. I just care who got the best winning percentage. And right now, the only team winning is the Warriors. The Cavs ain't won no games yet, so that's the only stat that I care about. Do I do tennis ball drills? No, I don't do no tennis ball drills. These are basketball drills. All right, if you want to play with tennis balls, go be a tennis player. I'll play signature manuals. All you need is a basketball. Now, ain't no tennis. Ain't no bean bags. Ain't no tennis. Ain't no folding chairs. Ain't no traffic cones. People who use that, if that works for you, go do your thing. That's not what I do. Yes, I am vegan. That's covered on my podcast. It's covered on my podcast. One basketball. Yes, one basketball. And the game is only going to be one basketball. If you think you need more than one, go get another one. Shit. I'm not telling you what you can't do. I'm telling you what's in these programs. Podcast is called Work on Your Game. Google it. You know how to use the internet. Google it. How long I've been vegan is on my podcast. Cover it on the podcast. Work on Your Game podcast. All right, I'm about to wrap this up. Take a couple more questions, then it's over. KD or LeBron? I mean, LeBron's still the best player. KD's winning right now, but LeBron's still the best player. Ball hog, I covered that. Somebody said, why don't you have a mill yet? A mill what? Best shooting drill? How long will you do the podcast? As long as I feel like it. How fast can I run a mile? Depends on what I'm running away from. Am I running from a dog? I'm running from a bear, a lion, the cops? What am I doing the running for? Am I just doing it just to do it? As long as I feel like taking. That's how long it's going to take. Everybody, have a great day. We wrapping this one up. Hit me on IG and Snap at Dre Baldwin. IG and Snap at Dre Baldwin. You want to build up your confidence, get yourself this book. It's called The Super You. This is the best book ever written on confidence. That's an absolute fact. Look up Amazon. Go on Amazon, look at the reviews for this book. Okay, so don't just take my word for it. Go here and look up the reviews for the book so you can see what I'm about. Mental Handbook, Build Your Bulletproof Mindset. The Mirror Motivation, this is about discipline. This is about personal initiative. You can get all 4 of these books in a bundle. It's called the Bulletproof Bundle. DreAllDay.com/BB for the Bulletproof Bundle. That's all. We out of here. And oh yeah, all y'all that want something free, go get this book. It's called Buy a Game. It's free. Free. DreAllDay.com. Get it free every single day. Listen, my name's Dre All Day. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know where I'm from. Y'all know what I say. Work on your fucking game. We out of here. DreAllDay.com.